Hey, what's up, guys? It's Perseus the BookWorm here. I am back, even though I never left. I'm going to be doing the Do I Have That Book challenge, or what I think it might be called is the Scavenger Hunt challenge. It's where you have to find a certain book that fits in the category of these different questions. I do have the questions here, even though I've got the questions anyway. So let's get started. Do you have a book with deckled edges? As far as I know, no, I don't. That's because I do have a habit of just picking up a book and looking through it and just flicking through. As far as I know, none of them have deckled edges. Does this one have it? No. I literally had to look up the definition of deckled edges for books because I didn't know what it meant at first. So the answer, no, I do not have a book with deckled edges. Sorry. Do you have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? Let me see. That's 2. No, that one has a dog. I know that for sure. Give me a minute. That's 2. Ooh, this one. Nowhere Boys by Ellis, Mccoody. 4 people. This was based on the TV show, rather it was not a book itself beforehand, but I got the book anyway. So Nowhere Boys by Ellis Mccoody. This is about a group of 4 people who are in school together. They totally don't get along at first because they're totally different people, and they're all different elements. So like water, earth, air. I forgot what he was, but he was something. Yeah, so there we go. So there's 4 people. So there's Andy, Jake, Felix. I forgot his name. It's been a long while, so wait. That is Sam. There we go. So there we go. Let's see. Number 3. Do you have a book based on another fictional story? No. Just let me move because you're technically on my bookshelf right now. No, I do not. So I do not. Everything that's, unless you want to count the fan fiction ones, but I don't think that's, the one I do have is not based on another fictional story. No, I'm not going to count that one. Do you have a book with a title 10 letters long? Give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Yeah, I've come to the conclusion they're either all 1 letter too short, or a few letters too short, or a few too long. So my answer is probably not. There probably is, but I can't be bothered counting anymore because they're all going to be 2 over. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. All too short or too long. So I'm giving up on that one. They're all 1 over. So Chris' answer, no, they're all either a few letters short or a few letters too long. So there we go. I can't be bothered counting anymore. Unless I want to count the one that I'm currently reading. Hang on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Found one. Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Finally a book came through. I should have put this one in with me beforehand, but it's okay. I found one. Hollow City, the second book for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Finally found one. So yeah, this one should be self-explanatory because it's heard by everyone by now. But if it's not, it's they're trying to find another loop for the Peculiar Children to learn. There we go. I'm not going to put it back in my room because I'm too lazy, let's be honest. Do you have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? Let me check. I'm pretty sure I do have one. No. I had this in my head the other day. There was one that started and ended with it. Why is it left my head now? Oh my god. It was literally in my head the other day. Why is it out of my head now? Where's it gone? I've literally forgotten. Sorry. Found one. Oh, I found The Impossible Quest. Ends with a T and ends with a T. This is by Kate Forsyth. It's literally been years since I've read this one. I think it was back when I was in year 7, which was 6 years ago. It was literally, so yeah, there we go. I haven't read it in so long. Do you have a mass market paperback book? No, I do not. I definitely do not, because I tend to get the bigger ones. And yeah, the mass paperback books don't interest me that much. Sorry. If you like paperback books, it's okay. Mass market paperback, good for you, but it's not me. Do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? That depends what you count as a pen name. Because I know that Stephen King used Richard Bachman as a pen name at some point, but I don't have those books. But also it depends if you count Rick Riordan as a pen name, because that's technically a nickname. Because hang on a moment. 1, 2. Because technically, because I did watch Jesse the Reader's one of this, because he found out that I learned as well that Rick is short for Richard. I kind of knew that, but I didn't know. I thought his name was actually Rick. So you don't know if you want to count that. But also, if you think about it, and I know that a lot of people hate this person because of the recent controversy of being a TERF, but you can also kind of count J.K. Rowling as a pen name because it's not her full name. But then again, a lot of authors do that. Some authors do that. So yes, depending if you want to count it, if you want to count these. But if you don't, and then no, I don't have any. But it's okay. Oh wait, I just had a reminder. Doing it again. Aaron Hunter is technically a pen name. It's a one collective name for multiple authors for this series. I just remember that. So yes, I do have one, because literally multiple people write this series from Warriors, and the same goes because they write the same series for after movie again. Same goes for Brave Lands and Seekers. So yeah. So yes, I do have one with a pen name. I completely forgot that, despite it nearly taking my whole shelf. So there you go. Yes, I do have literally 3 books with a pen name on them. So we can forget the Harry Potter and Percy Jackson ones for sure. Now, where did my phone go? It's behind my computer. That's where it is. Sorry, I got excited there for a second. Do you have a book with a character's name on the title? Yes, literally many. So I'll go down by the line, of course. So Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. Simon is the main character. So there's one. There's literally more. I know that for sure. I'm not going to count the YouTuber books. Cujo. Cujo is the name of the dog, which is the main character of this book. There's another one. There's more. I know for sure. Don't know if you want to count this one, because it's not really fictional, but it's technically about one of the most famous serial killers, Jack the Ripper. This is about most of the Jack the Ripper case. I can't form words. Ooh, can't forget this one. This one's a classic. Carrie by Stephen King. Carrie is the main character, if you don't know. There is more. Can't forget Percy Jackson. Literally the main character. And also Harry Potter. Can't forget those either. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Miss Peregrine is literally a character. Literally one of the main. This one. My Friend Flicker by Mary O'Hare. I'm not mentioning most of the authors in it, I'm sorry. But I'm just rushing. Because I literally have so many books with names on the front. Any more? Black Beauty by Alice Sewell. Yes, Black Beauty is the name of the horse. Yeah, that's all of them. So there we go. We've got so many with character names on them. But I guess that's a good thing. Do you have a book with 2 maps on them? In them. There's this one. Because I think it's most of the Warrior. So, Warriors. All the Warrior series have them. So there's 1. Then there's 2. I think that's the only one with a map in it. Do you have a book that was turned into a TV show? I have one that was turned into a Netflix original, which was 13 Reasons Why by Jay Escher, which I did complete the entire series of. I I technically started reading this one, but then I did not finish it because I found another interesting book. I think I got up to like tape 5 in this. I probably should read it again because I haven't technically finished it, and I got it like ages ago after begging my mum to let me get it. Actually, she was fine with this one, and then it took ages of convincing. Also, apparently, according to Jessica the Reader, the Shadowhunter series was turned into a TV show. Haven't watched it yet. Like, I've already got so many other shows that on my to watch list. Get back in your spot. Do you have a book written by someone else who's recently famous for something else? IG, celebrity, athlete, politician, TV personality, etc. Technically, yes, if you want to count YouTubers as celebrities. Because I literally have many. So like, for example, Dan and Phil. Ryan Higa. There's more, I know for sure. Gotta move you again. Might as well put you up here at this point. Hi. Connor Franta. Pointless Bog, aka Alfie Days. Joey Graceffa. There's more, I know that for sure. There's down the line, Dan TDM, Casper Lee. That's not his original spot, it goes there anyway. This guy was in controversy recently, but the guy that made Five Nights at Freddy's, Scott Cawthorne. This one's also in controversial lately, but Lily Singh. Tyler Oakley. So my answer, yes, I do. And there's been numerous of them. Oh my god. Too many books, I have a problem. Do you have a book with a clock on the cover? Is that one? No, just a cross. Is that one? This is a house. What about this one? No, just a dog. A car. There's no down on the book. Do any of them have so? We're on a series of a clock in it. No. I'm screwed. There's any of the Hunger Games? No, I do not. I do not have any of the clocks on them. Do you have a book about poetry? Keep moving this. I'm very sus of myself. Which one? That's a memoir. But does that? I don't think this one has poetry in it. No, that's. I think it's the other one that has. Ooh. Sorry. Yes, this one does. This one has poetry. This one's not technically a poetry book, but it has poems in it. So yeah. So kind of. Do you have a book with an award? Is that one? No. Is that one? No. I am not having a good recording session. I know that for sure. I thought one of these ones would. No, that one does not. Well, if I remember correctly, none of mine have a award on it. Unless this one has a secret award. If I remember correctly, if I remember buying most of these books, none of them have an award on it. No, none of them have awards on them, so. Do you have a book with an author with the same initial? No one has the same initials. If they asked for a singer, yes. But, let's see. Do you have a book about short stories? Yes, I've got 2. So one of them is 4 Past Midnight by Stephen King. This is a collection of short stories. So yeah, do you have a book of short stories? Yes, this one is short stories. Because like it has 1 Past Midnight, The Long Ringers. 2 Past Midnight is Secret Window, Secret Garden. 3 Past Midnight, The Library Policeman. 4 Past Midnight, The Sun Dog. That's not the only one. I also have Just After Sunset by Stephen King. If I remember correctly, this one is for Contact. This one's short stories as well. So there we go, both by Stephen King. So there we go. Do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages? Let me check. What's this place? 200. Let's see which one. Oh, what's this one? Come on, give me your page contacts. You don't even... Oh, I do have pages. And no, this one's 300. What are you? I've got one that's exactly 510 pages. The Neverending Story by Mccoody. So this is technically a translation one, but it still counts. So the Neverending Story. Do you have a book that was turned into a movie? I've got a lot that were turned into movies. I'll probably pick out maybe 3 or 4 because that's gonna be the safe bet. Because there's a lot on my shelf that have been turned into movies. Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. Turned into Love Simon. The Maze Runner trilogy turned into movies. So that's 2. The Boy in Striped Pajamas. That was turned into a movie. And one more. Even though it's going to be difficult because, like I said, all of them have been turned into movies. Let's go with this one because I haven't chosen this one. Oh, no, this one. Chaos Walking. Or The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. There we go. So yeah, I've got plenty more, but there's too many to pick out. Do you have a graphic novel? Is manga counted as that? I'll quickly Google it for a second. Used interchangeably with the American term graphic novel. So in a way, yes, it does count. So yes, I have 2. Well, technically a few, but Death Note, which I recently finished, by the way. And then I also have 3 volumes of Tokyo Ghoul. So there we go. Too many for one bookshelf. Do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? There's one. It's in this shelf, that's why. So 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott with Mickey Doherty and Tobias. I butchered these names for sure. This is the only one that I know of that's written by 2. Technically, the Jack the Ripper one I mentioned earlier was written by 2 people, but I'm going to stick with this one for now because I haven't mentioned this one yet. So 5 Feet Apart. There we go. Written by 3 authors. A Dog and His Girl Mysteries. Play You Dead by Jane B. Mason and Sarah Hines Stevens. So there we go. Is that all of them? Yes, that is all of them. Yeah, so that's the Do I Have That Book challenge, aka the scavenger hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and sorry for the slight chaotic filming. I was somewhat not prepared for all the shifting around I had to do, mainly because I didn't want to film back there and constantly go back and forth, even though I had to keep moving the computer anyway. I hope you liked that. I hope you liked some of my book choices that I chose for this, even though it was very chaotic and probably my bookshelf is more messed up than it already is now. So I hope you liked this video. Give us a like if you liked it, and do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.